Hello and welcome. We're going to be guiding you through a general mobility program that you can do on your own or pairing it with the lower extremity or other steady ready classes that we have available. We're going to start off with some lumbar mobility. So go ahead, take a nice deep breath in, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, reach for your toes. We're going to repeat this several times, making sure to inhale when you come on up. Exhale when you come back down. Make sure you're folding at the hips, doing that classic hip hinge. Control your breathing. Do not hold your breath. After you've repeated this about 3 times, you can hold the bottom position. Make sure you're relaxing through the spine, but keep breathing. After you've held this for a few breaths, go ahead, spread your legs into a wide adductor stretch position or groin stretch. Here, again, hinge at your hips, turn your toes in slightly, and push your hips straight back into this stretch. You might feel a little bit of a stretch in the groin, low back, hamstrings. Again, make sure you're breathing. After a few breaths, walk your hands over to your right side. Grab onto the right leg, in order to bias that stretch for the back of the right leg. Again, holding this for a few breaths. After your next exhale, switch your hands over to the left leg, repeating the same thing. Make sure you keep folding yourself over your hip. You should still feel this stretch in the back of the leg and inner thigh. After your next exhale, come back to the middle where we're going to go into the world's greatest stretch. So bring one foot forward. We'll start on our left leg forward. Drop the hands down to the inside of the leg. Then rotate towards that front leg. Reach up towards the ceiling. And then when you bring the arm back down, if you're flexible enough, you can bring the elbow all the way down to the floor. Repeat this 10 times. As always, make sure you keep breathing. After you've completed your 10 repetitions, you're going to go ahead and scoot yourself back onto the back knee, straighten out the front leg for a hamstring stretch. Oh, I'm sorry, we're going to do the hip flexor stretch first. My bad. Keep your abs tight, your glutes tight. Push the hip forward. You're looking to feel this stretch on the front of the back leg. So the right leg in this position is demonstrated. Try to make sure that your glutes and abs are engaged so the stretch stays in the front of the hip. Don't let your pelvis tilt. Don't let your back arch. After you've held that for a few breaths, now we can transition into the hamstring stretch. So straighten the front leg out. Toes are turned in slightly. If you can hinge forward at the hips and waist to increase that stretch. Keep your balance, keep the focus on the hamstrings and the glutes. You can support yourself on your thigh, on your shin, or if you're flexible enough, the floor. Next, we're going to bend that leg again and rotate the leg out to go into a pigeon stretch position. Try to keep your shin as close to parallel to the front of your mat as you can. That will keep you locked into the rotating muscles of the hip. If you can't lean forward, post up on your hands. If you have tools available to support your hip or your arms, use them. Try to relax into the stretch. Make sure you're breathing. Now, after you've held this for a few breaths, we're going to add some rotation or threading the needle to this. So reach under with the same arm that's in front. Reach as far as you're able to, then come back out, rotate away. You can also do opposite arm. It'll be a little bit tighter, but easier to rotate into the open position as well. After you've done several repetitions of each, we're going to go ahead and move into the hurdler's stretch position. So scoot your buns into the middle of your mat or the floor. Back leg stays behind and bent. Other leg is out in front of you. Lean back as far as is comfortable, but do not cause any pain into the knee. Make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're relaxed in this position. Again, the goal is going to be to hold each of these positions for about 3 to 5 breaths, or 30 seconds if you want to watch the clock. Great job. From here, you're going to pull those legs back into an all fours position and move into the downward dog position. Tuck your toes, and in this position, we're going to wind this up from the top. So your fingers are spread, elbows straight, head and neck relaxed. Push your chest to your thighs, abs tight, thighs tight. Drop your heels. After holding this for about 3 breaths, bend your knees slightly to shift the focus of the stretch into the other calf muscle, the soleus. Now that we've completed the cycle on one side, we're going to switch to the other side. So bring the opposite leg forward. For our demonstrators here, it'll be the right leg. And we're going to immediately go back into the world's greatest stretch. So again, if you can, reach the elbow down towards the floor, rotate, open the chest up towards the front leg. You're going to repeat that 10 repetitions. After completing the 10 repetitions, drop the back knee and move into the hip flexor stretch. Tall kneel position, abs are tight, glutes are tight. Push the hip forward. Make sure you're breathing. Keep the back engaged, not arched. Don't let the pelvis tilt forward. After your 3 to 5 breaths of this stretch, rock back slightly, extend the front leg in front of you, turn the toes in slightly for the hamstring stretch. Lean forward if you can, hinging at the hips. You can support yourself on your thigh, the shin, or the floor. Focusing on trying to feel this stretch in the back of the leg, maybe up into the glutes as well. If you're doing a great job at keeping your toes up, you might also feel it in your calf. After your 3 to 5 breaths in this position, bend the front leg, rotate the knee out to move into the pigeon stretch on the opposite side. Again, the goal is to get the shin parallel to the front of your mat. If you can lean forward, maintaining that, by all means, please do. Relax into the stretch. After you've held it for 3 to 5 seconds, we're going to do that thoracic rotation again. So reach under with one hand, rotate, open that chest. Again, doing both directions can be beneficial. It'll feel different to rotate in towards the front leg versus out away from the front leg. So find your restrictions and work through them. Great work. We're now going to transition into the hurdler stretch position on the opposite side. So turn that back knee out, straighten the front leg, and let yourself lean back. Again, make sure there's no pain in the knee with this stretch position. Just like our models are doing, find a comfortable position to rest on your elbow. It can help you relax into the position. After again holding for about 3 to 5 breaths, start to transition back into the all fours position. Tuck your toes, back to downward dog for a second time. Again, 3 to 5 breaths, wind up that tissue. Fingers are spread, elbows straight, head and neck relaxed. Push your chest to your thighs, abs tight, thighs tight. Drop your heels. Bend your legs slightly to move into the soleus stretch. Great. Straighten the legs out again. Drop the knees back into the all fours position. From there, you're going to scoot them back into an upward dog position. But we have some variations that we can do. So if you want to do more of a cobra pose, you can lift through your back just using your back muscles to get a little bit of extension. Or you can do full cobra by pushing through your hands and extending through the spine. Keep your hips relaxed as you do this. You're also welcome to hold that or do a prone press up motion and repeat that for repeated extension. If you'd like to take it a step further, you can move into a full upward dog position where you take the pressure onto the tops of the feet, lifting the thighs off of the floor, allowing the hips to drop even further into extension. Find the position that's best for you and do not increase your pain. Next, we'll transition into a prayer or child's pose position. Get your buns as close as you can to your heels. Your toes are together, your knees are apart. Try to focus on dropping your sternum down towards the ground. After you've got your chest down as low as it will go, then you can bring your head down to relax. Reach your hands away from you as far as you can to increase that stretch into the lats and the mid back. If you'd like an even more traditional prayer pose, you can also bring your hands together and bend your elbows for a little bit more stretch in the mid back and the triceps as well. After holding your position for about 3 to 5 breaths, go ahead and transition all the way onto your back for our finishing poses. First, we're going to do the piriformis knee pull stretch. So, cross one leg over the other and gently pull the knee towards the opposite shoulder. Should feel this stretch deep in your hip or glute area, but maybe also down the side of the leg. When you're ready, switch sides. Now, maintaining your leg in the same position, pull your leg into the figure 4 position. We're going to add the sciatic nerve glide to this, so bend and straighten the back leg. In order to keep emphasis on the nerve, pull your toes towards your nose. Repeat for 10 repetitions. After you complete your 10 repetitions, please switch your legs to the figure 4 on the opposite side. Again, 10 repetitions, keeping your toes pulled towards your nose. We'll now finish with America's favorite stretch, the single leg over. Keeping one knee up towards your chest, drop that knee to the opposite side. Feel free to support it with the opposite arm. Do your best to relax into this position, keeping your shoulders down as best as you can. If you get some clicking and popping in your back in this position, please don't worry. That's perfectly normal. If you want to add a little bit more torque through the mid back and shoulders, you can look away from the top leg. Now, in order to come out of this position, use that same helping hand to pull the knee back up so you don't strain through the back. Once you're back onto your back, switch sides, allowing the knee to fall over to the side, supporting it with the opposite hand. Make sure you're breathing relaxing into this position. And again, if you want a little bit more torque, look away from the top leg. Keep breathing, keep trying to relax through the shoulders. After you've completed your 3 to 5 breaths, again, use that hand to help your knee back up into the top position. Straighten the leg out and allow yourself to take a couple of deep breaths and relax after completing your mobility routine. Great work.